Am I speaking? Hi everyone, I'm Christian Gregan, the creator and co-founder of Spirit of Tazo. In this video, I'd like to talk to you a bit about the game so you can see what we've created and why. Spirit of Tazo is a 2D mobile game that has a bit of a retro vibe and style, yet at its core, it's a true PvP battle. Right now you can play 1 versus 1 matches, but later on, you'll also be able to play 2 versus 2 and 3 versus 3 with your friends. Every graphic element in the game was hand-drawn digitally, and there are no three-dimensional characters, and we didn't use any AI technology for them. These are all entirely handcrafted graphic elements. We've always thought of graphics as a very powerful means of expression, which is why we didn't want to use any technological solutions in them. Instead, we wanted to truly reflect how the designer envisions the characters. We believe that this would make the characters much more unique and much more true to their essence. In any case, one of our primary and most significant goals during the entire game experience is for every player to find a character they truly enjoy and connect with, both in terms of their visual appearance and their unique playstyle. We are planning to release this exciting new game in an early access phase, and our strong desire is to put it directly into your hands so that you can thoroughly try it out and explore all its features. By carefully utilizing your invaluable feedback, we can continue to develop and enhance it even further, ensuring it evolves into the best possible experience for everyone involved. Looking to the future, we still have a lot of exciting ideas. For example, we are planning on implementing engaging tournaments, and we also have many unique characters we've already come up with that we'd genuinely like to add into the game. Basically, we are a dedicated development company, but it's important to note that we do not make our primary living from developing this particular game. Game development is truly our passion, and that's why we do this for free. At the moment, we don't have any publisher or any kind of investment behind us. We invest in this ourselves, both in terms of time and all the resources needed to make the game a reality. At this point, the 1 versus 1 combat system is already working, and in the development environment, we are already testing 2 versus 2 and even 3 versus 3 modes ourselves. Currently, the game is not yet suitable for esports, but we are specifically developing it with the goal of making it suitable for that in the future. At the moment, only 1v1 is available. Although 2v2 and 3v3 already exist and we are testing them, they will not be accessible in the pre-alpha test yet. From a graphical standpoint, yes, we can say that this game is simple since it is two-dimensional. However, its depth will come from how the different abilities of the characters are used in the right order and what benefits these provide to the character or player. This is how the player can deepen their own skills, and this is what will allow them to become a better and better player, and ultimately to be able to win championships if the opportunity arises. Basically, I think the game is very entertaining even when played solo, but playing together with friends is always even more fun, a much better experience. Of course, when you have to play together with others in a cooperative mode and coordinate which player attacks which character, when to switch from one to another or to a different character, these add an extra layer of excitement that you can only get from playing together with your friends. It's hard to get this feeling any other way. Nevertheless, the game also provides the option that if our friends aren't available, we can still participate in 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3 matches. In these cases, the game itself assigns us teammates, so we can still take part in these competitions. At the moment, we are currently considering having somewhere between 20 and 30 distinct characters, but of course, our ultimate goal is to continuously expand this selection and provide you with an increasingly diverse and varied character list so that absolutely everyone can find characters they truly like. It's no big secret that some characters are more supportive in nature while others are specifically focused on DPS. They can deal high damage to enemies very quickly, but at the same time, they themselves are more vulnerable. And then there are the more classic tank type characters who are less susceptible to damage, but their attacks are generally slower and deal a bit less damage. Teams will need to find the right balance when selecting which characters to bring into a 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3 so that they can really work well together. Of course, our goal is to make this diverse as well, so that not just one lineup works well in the game, but players can find teams that can be successful in all kinds of lineups. I wanted to create an entertaining mobile game that people can pick up anytime, whether you're getting on the bus or traveling by train, and if you feel like it, you can jump into an arena battle for a few minutes and test yourself there. And if we want to dive deeper into it, or play together with friends, then we also have the option to play 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3 matches, as well as to get to know the characters and their abilities in depth, which allows us to play a successful and enjoyable game. So this game is also suitable for just simply turning it on, starting it up and having a good fight. But if someone wants to get more involved, they can even play it at a more serious level, or in the future, possibly even at an esports level. You can help with the game by giving lots of feedback and inviting your friends for a good match, because the more of us play, the bigger the community will be. And the bigger the community, the more feedback we get and the more we ourselves can enjoy the game. So I genuinely encourage all of you to go ahead and enthusiastically invite your cherished friends. Try out this amazing game together, even play competitively against each other. And very soon you'll even be able to form powerful teams and then take on other formidable teams together in exciting matches. You can find us online at spiritofthezoo.com, or you can follow us on Discord, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, X. Basically, we're on every social platform, so I strongly recommend that you follow us. If you specifically want to get in touch with me directly, I recommend that you join our Discord server. There you can reach us anytime and we can provide you with direct and up-to-date information. On our website, you can find our weekly fix article, where every week we try to update you on how the game's development is progressing, what happened in the previous week, and we also share other interesting tidbits with you. If you need more information than that, I suggest you join our Discord server, where we share content on a daily basis, and you can also feel free to ask us any questions.